Hey Ken, so I got Wireless Workbench pulled up here. So once you open Wireless Workbench, go straight to Add New Devices. We're gonna add our devices manually, and you're saying you're gonna use the QLXD, right? So I'm going to add 10 of the G50s and then 10 of the H50s. And as you see, it's populated here in our inventory. Now head on over to frequency coordination and go to the right where it says spectrum, and we're going to add frequencies that are currently being used in the area code that you are in. So this is basically TV channels, radio channels, anything local, like even emergency radio lines that are being used that we shouldn't be on. And it's basically going to exclude them from our calculation. And here we only have one in my area. Now we're going to add frequencies. Head over to add frequencies, and we're going to select from our inventory. And there it is. So it's pulled up now. Our exclusions are added. And now we're going to do calculate. So as you see, it's pulled up 94 frequencies here, and it's still doing calculations to see if it could pull more. So for the sake of this tutorial, I mean, you already see you have plenty of backups here. Your primaries for the G50s, the backups for the G50s, and then you have the primaries for the H50s and the backups for the H50s. So you have plenty of backups for both frequency bands, and it's still calculating for some additional stuff. So right now we're going to wait for this to kind of just finish. Otherwise, I can't lock these frequencies in. But that's the next step, to lock the frequencies. Now, if I had my wireless units into a network switch, I would plug them in to the computer, and then instead of adding from the inventory, they would just automatically pull up here, and you would see it would say here like uh, um, 20 devices online, or however many you have, and you have to select, of course, which um, Ethernet port you're using here. But since I don't have that, I'm gonna do it manually, and that's what I'm showing you here. And also, if I had every my network of wireless units connected to my computer, I would do a frequency scan, and that would happen here in this section here. But again, since I don't have any of those wireless units, I can't add that. I would do a scan, and then it would scan the area, and it would remove all the frequencies that are currently being used, and you would see them here. But for now, we're just still waiting for that calculation to finish so that I can lock my frequencies. It's almost there. So again, you have your primary frequencies, and if for whatever reason you're getting hits on some of these frequencies here, use the automatic backups. You have plenty of backups for both bandwidths, so you should have plenty for this scenario. Okay, we're almost done here. Okay, so it's done scanning. It's done doing its calculation. Now I'm going to lock my frequency. So you go over to the left here, and you're going to hit this. It's going to lock your frequency so that you don't accidentally hit anything and mess up the coordination. So now we're going to go to File, and we're just going to save it. And I'm going to save this as test calculation. I'm going to replace it. I already had one. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty very basic. You just have your inventory list. You add them manually if you're not going to be networking them. You add them to the frequency coordination through select frequencies. You add your exclusions by your postal code, and then you hit calculation. So it's very basic. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to help you out, man. Thank you.